In the last week or so, it has been announced that GoPro will be laying off around 200 to 300 of its staff. That's namely from the drone division, which they also announced they will be ceasing production of their Karma drone and exiting the drone market. They've also dropped the price of their flagship camera, the GoPro Hero 6 Black Edition, by $100 in the States and £100 in the UK. Further to this, there is a rumour that they are seeking a buyer. So why have GoPro gone from leader of the market to possible footnote in such a short space of time? In the last couple of years, GoPro have launched products in 3 different sectors, none of which have captured the public's imagination. The initial launch of the GoPro Karma drone was troubled to say the least. They had to recall all of the units to fix a firmware issue where drones were literally falling out the sky. And by the time they'd rectified these issues, DJI had released the Mavic Pro, which was less than half the size, a little bit cheaper, and just far superior. The ace up the sleeve of the drone, however, was one of the other products they released, which was the Karma Grip, which was a 3-axis gimbal for your GoPro, which whilst it had good reviews, it lacked some of the features of other gimbals and was again overpriced. Alongside these 2 products, they released the updated GoPro, which was the GoPro Hero 5. This was an all-new body and an all-new camera, but again had lackluster reviews and has since been replaced by the GoPro Hero 6, which, as I mentioned, has had to take a price cut to encourage sales just 3 months after its release. So why do I think they're taking such a wrong turn? Well, number 1 is price. When I bought my GoPro Hero 4 Silver, it was about 330 quid. Quite expensive for a little camera, but there wasn't a lot of competition on the market that filled that niche. However, successive releases of updated GoPros had taken the price up to £500, yet the competition had got fiercer and fiercer, and there are now numerous companies producing 4K capable action cameras at a third the price. So whilst everyone else was releasing more and more cheaper capable cameras, GoPro were increasing the price year on year. Number 2, software. When I bought my first GoPro, there were 2 pieces of software. The first one, GoPro Studio Importer, was a very simple app that allowed you to import all your files onto your computer with the click of a button. And the second piece of software was GoPro Studio. This allowed you to do simple editing of your videos and export them to social networks. Now when you plug in your GoPro, to get your footage off your camera, you must be registered. You therefore have to sign in each time you do it. You have several different desktop and mobile applications that you can use, and also online services which are a subscription fee basis. This makes the experience of importing your footage from your camera very truncated, and quite frankly, I don't want to use any of the bundled software. I just want to get the footage off the camera and onto my computer and into a piece of software that I use for all of my other video editing. I'm never going to use GoPro Studio to edit GoPro videos when I use another piece of software to edit my other videos. So just let me take the footage off my camera without signing in and put it into my video editing software. Number 3, reliability. My GoPro Hero 4 Silver, which is now about 2.5 years old, has only frozen once in the entire time I've owned it, for a brief period of time in extreme cold. However, on the first use of 2 GoPro Hero 6s, I had several crashes straight out the box. The touchscreen seems to be slow to respond, the camera has an unusually long wake up time, and when left for a long period of time in time-lapse mode, the screen becomes completely unresponsive. If there's one thing you want to know about your GoPro when it's attached to somewhere that you can't reach, is that it's going to be working reliably. If you're trying to capture a once-in-a-lifetime experience and you take the camera off at the end of the day and it hasn't captured your footage because it's crashed or overheated, then you might as well have left your camera at home. Only time will tell if GoPro can turn its fortunes around, or whether it will be swallowed up by another company, or whether it will fade into insignificance under the weight of competition. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. While you're down there, why not leave a suggestion of how to end these videos? If it's any good, I'll use it.